Hey guys, it's me again. I'm doing part 3 of my horror collection franchise, and I'm going to try to go through these a little bit more quicker now because, let's face it, most of y'all already know what these movies are about anyway. So I'm pretty much just going to show what I have and maybe just explain a little bit. So here's the rest of it, and this is Friday the 13th. We all know what this one's about, and the sequels to it, part 2, part 3, part 4. Part 4 has probably the best cover art in it, and it's also one of my favorite sequels. And part 5, the only really good thing about part 5 is that I think it has the most kills in it. They kind of had to do that considering what that movie was about. And then you have part 6, Jason Lives. It was pretty interesting, a little zombified Jason. And of course the rest of these are zombified Jason and New Blood. And Jason Takes Manhattan is... I won't go there. Jason Goes to Hell, the weird devil worm, whatever the hell it is. And another horror movie in space, Jason X. We all know what that one's about. And I forgot to do this with Freddy, and I meant to do the Friday the 13th after Freddy, but I kind of messed up on that. So here's Freddy vs. Jason. And back to the Paramount Friday the 13th. They had those deluxe editions out, and I have been tempted to get them, but I'm really holding out for the Blu-ray sets, or when it will ever happen. At this point, it would probably never happen. So I'm probably just gonna stick with the older DVDs I have, since really the only advantage with the deluxe editions, I think there's more special features on them, and the audio for them I think is better. I think it's all 5.1 surround sound, so that would be a plus. But like I said, I spent a lot of money getting these, and I'm not going to just upgrade to another DVD. If I'm going to upgrade, I'm going to upgrade to Blu-ray, and I've pretty much made that clear to myself from this point on. So that's how that's going to be. And the next franchise I'm going to talk about, or just show you, is Halloween. We all know Michael Myers. It's probably one of the best horror classics ever, and I like it a lot. So the sequel, Halloween 2, it's a good sequel, a solid sequel. It takes place in a hospital. And of course, I don't know why I'm showing this one after Halloween 2, but you have the Season of the Witch one with the killer mask. And back to Michael Myers with Halloween 4. This one's considered one of the better sequels, and it pretty much is, especially when you consider where they go with part 5 and 6. Here's part 5. That's when they start introducing the whole little weird stuff. But part 6 is where it got really strange with the whole Thorn. And this one, part 6, is all jacked up. There's apparently a director's cut, a producer's cut, and everyone says the producer's cut's the best way to watch it. I really don't care, because I don't really think much can salvage that movie. It's pretty much a train wreck with the whole Thorn thing. So if it has anything remotely to do with Thorn, it's a train wreck in my opinion. And then you have H2O, which is a nice return to Jamie Lee Curtis, and it's pretty much what they did with that is you ignore all the other ones, and it's a perfect trilogy with Halloween 1, 2, and H2O. And forget about this one too. Like I said before, I'm a completist, so I got this for like $4 or $5, and I actually wasn't going to even buy this one, but I got it anyway. It's a pretty poor excuse for a horror movie, but some people like it, and like I said before, I'm fine with that. Whatever, I don't care. And then the Rob Zombie remake and the sequel to the remake, they're kind of a white trash Michael Myers, I guess. I thought the original was more eerie and creepy because Michael Myers grew up in a middle class suburb, and in this one he's just a white trash, whatever guy and kid who has issues and beats the hell out of a kid, and that's apparently what causes him to lose it. But that's the Halloween franchise. The next franchise I'm going to talk about is the Stepfather franchise. Stepfather is a great classic. I love Stepfather. It's a good thriller. I do plan on getting that one on Blu-ray as well. And Stepfather 2. This is the old Miramax one. Synapse released it, but this one's pretty good. It has decent stuff. It even has a commentary on it. It's in widescreen. It's anamorphic, so as long as it's anamorphic widescreen, I'm usually pretty good with it. It's those non-anamorphic widescreens I can't stand. Then the remake, I got it cheap. That's why I got it. It was enjoyable as far as a PG-13 horror movie goes, but whatever with that. And an older franchise, well, not too much older, it's from the 90s, but the I Know What You Did Last Summer movies. I actually do have these on Blu-ray, but I'm going to go ahead and show the DVDs because that's just how I'm doing it right now. And that's I Still Know What You Did Last Summer, and the weird third one, I guess, I Will Always Know. Now, I used to work at a video store. I worked at Hollywood Video before they closed down, so I got a lot of these like sequels from when I used to work there. So like the I Always Know You Did Last Summer, I got it really cheap, so I don't feel too bad about getting that. But you know, at least it's rated R, so it's not PG-13, so that's good. And the next franchise I'm going to talk about is Children of the Corn. These are interesting, creepy kid movies. I've always kind of liked them. And of course, part 2 finally got released on DVD recently. I had that, what is it called, Top 10 one, the one that was going for a crap load of money on the internet, which I don't know why, because it looked like a rip from a VHS tape, and they actually missed it. It cut out a scene in it, so I didn't even see any point in owning it. But I have it. I still have it, but I won't ever watch that one again. And then Children of the Corn 3, Children of the Corn 4, and 5. Children of the Corn 5, and 666, Isaac's Return, and Revelation, and the remake. I do plan on having a Children of the Corn marathon now that I got the second one in an official DVD. I was waiting for that when I heard that part 2 was coming out, so I'll be doing that soon, revisiting Children of the Corn, because it's been a while since I watched them all, so I'm kind of rusty on the whole thing. All I know is that they're creepy kids doing their stuff to the adults. But I think I'm gonna go ahead and I'll go ahead and do this one right here. It's pretty quick. I also got these, the Silent Night Deadly Night 1 and 2, and then the 3-disc set right here, which, you know, they look a lot like the VHS tapes pretty much, but it's good to have them in a DVD form because tapes will stretch out, wear out, and fall apart, so it's good to go ahead and have them on DVD. And I am pretty happy about having this one because this one does fetch for a pretty good penny online, so it's good to have that. And it's the only way to get the crappy part 2 if you're into part 2. But anyways, that's the end of this update, and I'll see you on the next one. Thanks.